We became warriors, explorers, builders, dreamers flying forward,
This heat wave is extraordinary. It's about as hot as it can physically
in control of a changing world.
And there are no signs.
45 in Paris, the highest temperature ever recorded. Hurricane Zeta, the world's worst Category 6 storm, is just hours.
Thousands of residents are preparing for yet another night without power.
Flooding earlier in the week in parts of all concerns will turn to the Baltic. Firestorms began in central Latvia, but quickly spread to 8 Baltic nations that had
Price of fresh water rose again today in the London Stock Exchange, hitting an all-time high.
I'm old enough to remember what that world used to be like. We had places we belonged, country, community, family.
Levels have ravaged 50% of global shipping ports, threatening food supply chains.
The population continues to riot in the streets.
Militaries to fortify their borders using...
At what point does a country stop being a country?
One failed state became a dozen, and now there's millions of refugees headed every direction, except home.
Estimate that 1.2 billion people have been displaced by the shocking chain reaction.
We call ourselves nomads, the non-patriotic, stateless warriors fighting for our survival.
The world's non-patrioted finds itself choosing sides between Russia and the United States in their
Caught
quest
between
for
the
vital
last two superpowers as they circle each other, fighting for resources, threatening to draw us into a new kind of war.
This is the emergency broadcast system. A blackout event has occurred.
That has disrupted electronic communication across the planet.
We don't know what is happening. Are we broadcasting? Are we on air?
Blackout communications and navigation systems, leading to massive disruption.
Cause is unknown. Russia and the United States have been pointing fingers, escalating tensions between the nations to fever pitch. The war between the superpowers has imminent.
We're headed to Doha to keep an American satellite from falling into Russian hands. And the intel on board is all the excuse either side needs to send us straight to hell. But we faced crises before. The nomads were born out of it. We are the warriors. We are the adaptation. And this fight is ours. Listen up. I only have time to explain this once. Inside the combat zone, there are two opposing armies fighting to gain and then hold sectors. The fight continues until one side runs out of reinforcements and is forced to withdraw. That's it. Now, how do you gain sectors? You gain a sector by securing the objectives inside. To secure an objective, clear it of all hostiles. Once one side holds all the objectives inside a sector, it's theirs. Holding more sectors than the enemy causes them to bleed reinforcements. You bleed the other team to zero, and it's over. You take the field. Sure, you can light up hostiles and whittle down enemy reinforcements, but matches are won or lost by capturing sectors. Eyes on the prize, people. Move out!
Heads up! New contacts! U.S. forces in the vicinity!
Wow. You think you can pass me through to him?
I'll try! Hold on! This is Commander Connell. Who am I talking to?
Kimball Gray, sir. Part of a NOPAT task force on the ground.
We're engaging the Russian ground forces. Unless you NOPATs want to get caught in the crossfire, I suggest you join us.
We got a choice? When?
Sending coordinates. See you on the field.
So much for stopping a war.
Okay, squads, strategy's simple. Capture your objectives, take control of the sectors, and repel the enemy.
Remember your training.
Grenade going out!
We got Sector Charlie. Our troops have secured more sectors than the hostiles.
Major attack on Bravo 1.
Monitoring your advance, Nopads. Take that objective and show the enemy no quarter. Got Sector Bravo.
The enemy has been effective. They now control more sectors than us. We are moving to attack Bravo 1.
We have secured Sector Alpha. Sector Bravo is now secure. All sectors secure. Keep them out. The hostiles are taking Sector Bravo. We've lost an objective. We've got Sector Alpha. Situation.
Enemies disorganized. Need to consolidate gains and hold the sectors.
Got to start securing sectors. Enemy has majority control. Just need to hold together. Assault on Alpha 1 begun by our forces. We've captured all of Sector Charlie. The enemy just secured Sector Bravo.
Time to turn this battle around, troops. We must claim more sectors.
Beginning attack on Alpha 1.
Reloading!
Now control Sector Bravo.
We now hold more sectors than they do. Good work.
Assistance is not required.
Hostiles control Sector Alpha.
Getting attack on Alpha 1.
Charlie is under our control. We have majority control of the sector. Allied forces at 50% strength. Sector Bravo is in enemy hands. We are engaging at Bravo 1. We are initiating an attack on Bravo 1.
Do not leave the combat area or you will be extracted from the battle.
We have Sector Bravo. We have taken more sectors than they have. Make sure we don't lose our advantage.
The enemy is trying to take Bravo 1.
Control of Bravo 1 was just lost. They got Sector Bravo.
We're doing good so far, troops. The hostiles hold fewer sectors than we do.
They took Sector Charlie. just conquered Sector Bravo.
Majority of sectors under our control.
Charlie 1 assault initiated by our troops.
Danger mark!
All right, let's keep that up. Sector's now under our control. You know Pats don't disappoint.
They've nearly exhausted their resources.
Hostiles attacking Alpha 1!
Hey, we got this.